Good morning from Fit to Run in St. Pete, where I'm continuing my journey on my first 5K. And one thing that I have unfortunately noticed, which I think happens a lot for maybe new runners, are some aches and pains that sometimes come along with running, maybe even for experienced runners as well. I'm here with Gabe, who's the general manager of this location. I'm not alone with a few aches and pains, right?
You are not alone.
Okay.
It's just about half of every runner at some point in their life are going to be sidelined, unfortunately, with some form of running injury.
A big part of what I love about what your store has here is preventative items as well, which we're going to dive into today. I did learn shoes are a huge important part of, though, making sure that you're running correctly and you have the right type of shoe. Is that where it starts?
Absolutely. So whenever we have a guest that walks in that's telling us that they're suffering from some form of injury, the first question we like to ask them is, have you ever been fitted for a pair of shoes? Because more cases than not, people who are running in the shoe that's not necessarily the best shoe for them. And so we like to offer the gait analysis here to go ahead and evaluate the way that they are running, as well as fitting them into a pair of orthotics that are going to make that shoe just a little bit better custom fitted for them.
Which thankfully I have done, so I have the shoes on, but yet there's still some kind of aches and pains that come along with it. And that's where we're talking about some of these products today. Talk about some of your favorites that really seem to be helping people with the muscle pain.
Yeah, so the best way to treat injury is to prevent it.
Okay.
So a lot of prevention goes with foam rolling, with massaging out before and after the run. So we like to say it hurts so good because with foam rollers, it's a wonderful way of being able to massage your muscles to be able to increase the circulation and to promote recovery, and then also as well as to warm the body up for before you go out for your runs.
That was my question. When do you do that type of activity with the foam rollers, I guess?
So there's really no bad time for
Okay.
foam rolling. So it can be around the clock. So if you do foam rolling for about 10 minutes before your run, you're going to go ahead and prime your muscles for the activity that you're about to engage in. But then as well as after your run, to go ahead and after you're doing your stretches, to do a little bit of foam rolling afterwards to massage all the knots and everything out of your muscles.
Anything else that sticks out back here that you think people should really know about and consider?
Yeah, so obviously the first one is going to be a standard foam roller in which you're able to lay down on the ground. It's easy to work bigger muscle groups, so such as your hamstrings, your quads, and your calves. But then in order to get a little bit deeper and a little bit more focused on targeted massaging, we really recommend what's called an orb or the ball.
Okay.
So that's just able to get in there just a little bit deeper to really work on certain areas that might be acting up a little bit more than others.
One thing I'm learning a lot too about, and I've heard this over the years with other issues, but compression. Talk about the importance of compression when it comes to socks and different things you can actually wear.
Yeah, so there's so many benefits from wearing compression. So compression can be either seen in sleeves or in a full sock. So for those who like to wear their own types of socks, there are the sleeves option, a little bit more easier to use. But then the benefits of a full sock is you're getting a full blood flow back to the heart.
What does compression do?
So compression is going to help stabilize your muscles a lot better. It's going to keep everything in place and reduce muscle vibrations from the impact of running. It's going to increase circulation and just promote recovery.
Okay. Now, Gabe, there's one thing I noticed here in the store before we wrap up, and that's flip-flops. I'm assuming we don't run in the flip-flops. Tell me about these.
So we're definitely not running in flip-flops.
Not even in Florida?
Not even in Florida, maybe on the beach. So the flip-flops that we have here, they're actually known as UFOs, known for the recovery for your feet.
Okay.
So generally we see that sandals are flat with no arch support. So these given flip-flops and the UFOs, they're going to offer you a little bit of arch support as well as a more cushion to them.
Okay, I can understand that. Well, and again, if you're having serious aches and pains, we also encourage you to go see your doctor as well. But I've learned a lot as always. You're such a great partner. Thank you so much, Gabe. We'll make sure and put more info on our website as well.